Slipsy. I'm Suzanne Ridgway, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing random cleaning throughout the entire house to get it ready for the weekend. I have friends visiting all the time. The landlord's going to come fix my bathroom sink. It's leaking, and I want that nice and clean and organized for him when he comes, so it's not an obstacle to get in and get his job done. I like to keep the kitchen clean. We stay on top of that the whole weekend. The rest of the weekend, I just keep the floor swept. My kids make their own beds on the weekend. During the week, I like to do it for them because when they come home from school, a long day with activities and everything, with homework bogged down, it's one less thing they have to think of. And I'm home and I can do it. Before we get going, smash on that subscribe word, tap on that bell, give this video a big thumbs up.
How long did you wait after George died?
Till the paramedics came.
My.
Hello everyone, we're going to get cleaned up for the weekend. I'm going to put the bucket back, disappear into the den after I pick up those clothes, fold the blanket, tidy up the coffee table, put the pillow back, and come into the dining area. I'm going to wipe down the table thoroughly with a disinfectant, get it ready for dinner, do all the chairs, put the clothes up on the table real quick. Those are just extra clothes I do 5 days at a time, so mornings are a breeze getting ready in the morning, and we don't have to think about what we're doing. Just get up, have breakfast, get ready. We do our showers the night before, backpacks are ready the night before. I'm going to tackle this pile of laundry. We have 3 different piles, mine, Jacqueline's and Isabel's. David puts away their own clothes. They're very particular about that. Isabel also puts away their own clothes. I like to leave, as I said, a bunch of outfits out for Jacqueline to make mornings easier. They are not fun in the morning. My pile I will put away myself and keep an outfit out for after my shower. Jacqueline has more clothes than usual. Got my sweater folded and put away for next week. I'm going to keep out some things for Jacqueline for gym and a nightgown for after bath. They have gym today at school, and I like them to have a bath on days they bounced around and did a lot of activities at school. Same with my teenager. I make sure that they have showers because they have cabaret, they have swing, they have jazz band, they have all kinds of after school activities and clubs that they belong to. Both my kids have a spring concert coming up. Isabel is going to be first chair of the saxophone and the flute, and they do swing and chorus. Jacqueline also does chorus, and they belong to a book club that they go to a couple times a month. We're going to get these socks folded up, and all the bras and underwear, the extra clothes. I'll make sure that the clean clothes go into the backpack for gym next Tuesday. I set them aside so I don't lose them between now and then. Get the belts organized for when they wear their new jeans by Cat and Jack that I picked up at Target. Now we're going to go ahead and sweep around. I just did the gerbil's cage a few minutes ago. And I got to get the mulch up. And I'm going to get under the table and go all the way around and a little bit here in the den. There's not a lot to do in the den today. Take a drink of water. It's good to stay hydrated. And disappear for a second. Then we're going to head on to the next area. Into Jacqueline's room. I'm going to fluff the pillows up and fold out the blanket. Move the bed away so I can get the bed and the blanket in between the wall there and get the flap down. Until my grandmother taught me how to make a bed. I'm going to do a quick sweep. It's a small room. Now we're going to focus on the desk and the dresser. Make sure the devices are plugged in. Gotta take care of this hamper. It's a mess. So everything's going to come out and take care of whatever needs to be thrown away. A lot of garbage in here. Jacqueline has ODD. It can be very tough with her at times. So we do whatever we can to make it comfortable. And once we're done with the hamper, I'm going to take care of the dresser and make sure that it is nice and organized. I use these stack bins from the Dollar Tree. I keep electronics and wires in one, and then odds and ends in another, and they stack nicely inside the hamper from Five Below. And if I find more of those hampers, I'm going to pick up 2 or 3 to use them to hide away, to store things. They're a good buy. Onto the dresser. I'm going to take care of some of the garbage that we have, and then finally do a little more of a sweep for stuff that fell onto the floor to make sure the room is ready for the weekend. The next room we're going into is Isabella's room, and we're going to take some of the big dolls off the bed, fix the pillows. My camera slipped a little, but thankfully it didn't fall off the stand. I moved the bed out from the wall so I can get the flap alongside the wall and the bed because it's a tight space. And put the Snuggie down first, the Magician's blanket, and the other blanket. Isabel likes their extra blankets in the wintertime. They like to snuggle up and enjoy themselves on their devices. I'll put the dragon back in a minute. Make sure the blankets have no creases. Then we'll do a quick sweep in Isabel's room, and then we'll be done. It's a very small room, so it's easy to sweep and maintain. Then we're going to focus on my husband and cut his hair. Part of the video today, we're going to cut David's hair. It's one way we like to save money and be frugal. Although my kids won't let me touch their heads. They did when they were little, I would trim them. Now that they have their own mind, they don't allow mom near them except for brushing Jacqueline's hair, and that's about it. Because Jacqueline doesn't like to do anything. But we love her. I sort of taught myself how to cut hair. We have an exciting video coming up next week. I'm going to be interviewing the owner of our Redemption Center. And we love going there because we get 6 cents per can rather than the supermarket. There's usually no lines. And there's no waiting if the barrels are full like the supermarkets and they have to come empty them. There are so many reasons why you should go to the Redemption Center rather than the supermarket to return your bottles. And if you don't return your bottles, maybe you'll consider starting to. So they stay out of the landfills and they go to the Redemption Centers. There's usually one near you. Just Google Redemption Center near me. And bring it up on Google Maps if you've never been so you can get there. We're conveniently located at the Ascent of 9J. I think that's Rensselaer County. Is that East Greenbush?
City of Rensselaer.
City of Rensselaer, the Redemption Center. He's a really nice guy. Once in a while, David does help them out. And he likes David a lot, the owner. I'm just kind of trimming David's hair. I'm not going to shape it into anything new. Keep it the same style. I'll do another sweep on this side of the room in fast motion. After we cut David's hair, we're going to go into the kitchen. He's going to shower, and we'll finish in the bathroom. I don't clean the bedroom on camera anymore because David works from home, and I don't want to interfere when he's doing Zoom meetings or something important with the company he works for. David does help quite a bit. Does most of the laundry. I do the folding of me and the kids and get it put away. He helps in the kitchen. We split the cooking chores and the kitchen cleaning chores. And he cleans up the bedroom most of the time because he's in there 90% of the time. It's like where he likes to retire for the day and watch TV. I prefer the couch to watch TV. I'm just trimming the back to make sure there's nothing straggling. The cape I picked up at the Dollar Tree, obviously. You guys that have followed me for a long time, you know I'm a huge fan of the Dollar Tree. I know they raised their price, but there's so many great items that are worth $1.25. Next time you're there, take a look around and see what you've found that was worth $1.25. I just recently picked up the dryer balls, and we love them. I don't like dryer sheets. The scent makes me sick. And this is more economical, and you're not putting extra things in the landfill. I'm always careful right above the ears. I need to get a barber brush. That would be useful. I'll see if the Dollar Tree carries them. They do sometimes around Father's Day. We probably save, what, $25 every few months on haircuts? So around $100 a year.
I would approximate every 6 weeks. Haircut for me is around 20, so plus a $5 tip, so 25. So close to, between $175 and $200 a year.
And that's money that could go elsewhere for treats when we get expensive things like smoothies and beef jerkies in our grocery hauls that we don't normally buy on a regular basis. So where you can save money, give it a try. I've been with David for almost 21 years. That's why he trusts me with scissors. Even it out in the back, and we're done. Then we're going to go into the kitchen and get that cleaned up while David is showering, and then I'll clean up the bathroom. The landlord's coming tomorrow to fix the leak in the bathroom sink, and I don't want it going too long because it's hot water, and I like to be kind to our landlord by keeping our heat sensible and keeping the place clean whenever he comes over. He really appreciates that. He's a good guy. We've been here about 10 years and we like him a lot. He treats us very fairly. Go take a look in the mirror.
Okay, before I get in,
I'm going to quickly sweep up the hair. I did the other side of the dining room a few minutes ago. Now we're going to do this side. That's why I waited. And now we're in the kitchen. I'm going to get things cleared off the countertop. I'm going to put those cookies that were brought home from Isabel's art group yesterday in a baggie so they can enjoy them later. I get the bell peppers put away. My little fruit thing broke. I got to reattach it with zip ties. Now we're going to tackle the dishes. I'm going to wash underneath the dish drain first. Then we're going to wash the dish drain because I like to do that once a week because it gets gross and you got to keep it nice and clean when you're stacking your clean dishes on it. You don't want to put on anything dirty. That bottom part really gets yucky, so I scrub it well with hot soapy water. And we're going to take care of the other pieces once I'm done with this, and then restack it together, and then take care of all the dishes in the sink. There is not that many in here. It just looks like there's an awful lot. And we're going to get the cutting board rinsed, the plates washed. I love the cutting board from one of our viewers. It was a nice thing to get in the mail with the tea towels that I just got yesterday. I have the best fans here, and I appreciate all of you and love all of you. Let's get this glass washed out. She must have had a smoothie in it because it's top. I get it. And then I gotta do the 96-ounce container. We've been storing our smoothies in them, and they stay fresh in the fridge that Jacqueline's been making. She's got a big smoothie kick. Rinsing out the sink now after doing the food catchers. I'm glad I found a matching one because I like the red food catchers. They work really well for $1.25. I hope you guys liked the TikTok I posted in the beginning where I was being Dorothy. It was fun. I enjoyed doing TikTok. Onto the countertop with a clean tea towel and hot soapy water. I'm going to wash it down. Over on the other side, I'm going to put away a frying pan and clean up the counter next to the stove. Take care of the coffee pot really quickly. And come back over and wash the stove down with another clean tea towel so we don't cross-contaminate, which is actually a wipe that I have. I'm going to get the microwave done and do the plate. And get the plate put back in the microwave. I missed the little grooves the first time, but I get it. Then I'm going to use the wipe to wash down the garbage can and then throw the wipe away immediately so it doesn't get used anywhere else. And we're going to empty out the trash because it's full. And there's a bag inside so I can just change the trash. I turn them inside out to put them on. It takes less than 30 seconds now to change the trash bag before I would struggle. Finally, we're going to do a sweep in here. And then we're going to head over to the bathroom and get that cleaned up for my landlord tomorrow. So the sink is clean and ready to go. And I can just spray it down before he gets here in the afternoon. Scrub with my Comet. And I do the plug piece that pulls the sink up. I'm going to wash out the soap holder and underneath all the bottles and do the faucets. The sink's over 10 years old, so I keep it clean as best as I can. And finally, we're going to do the toilet. So you can see what I'm doing. Try to angle it. It's a very tight, hard area here in the bathroom. I had to put my own storage in. There was really no storage in here other than the pedestal where the sink is. It was very small. I put a shelf riser in the sink to create more space, which was very useful. And I have more storage under the sink now. And I'm going to do the floors lastly. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget, when we get to 1,200, we're going to issue out 2 $10 Dollar Tree gift cards. One for new subscribers, one for people who comment. If you're new, always say hi in any comment section. Let me know you're new. Then you'll be in the drawing for the $10 Dollar Tree gift cards. Every 100 subscribers, we like to do a milestone giveaway. I chose some people to win some prizes. Haven't heard back from them yet. I'm going to give them another 24 hours. If they don't respond, I'm going to choose 3 new winners, one for the 5 items prize pack, and 1 each for the $10 Dollar Tree gift cards. And we'll make a formal announcement on Monday. Check your notifications. Email me. It is important. Before we go, don't forget to smash on the subscribe word. Tap on that bell. Give this video a big thumbs up.